Yeah, New York City street dog. All this walking VFC needed some wine. Ah, yeah. So we're gonna start this journey in Staten Island, New York, and since I missed that ferry boat, I had some time to go to ZZ's Pizza in the ferry terminal. Now ZZ's is not known for top-line pizza, but when you want a quick slice for the ferry ride, it's right there, and it's pretty good too. Got the white slice. Enjoyed my first white slice of the trip, got a Coke cup with some ice and 2 little wine bottles for the ferry ride. I was set up nice. Yeah, look at that white slice. Gotta love the way the oil just drips off the pizza. Cheers, brother. I tell everybody when they go to New York City to take the Staten Island Ferry. Staten Island's the most unappreciative of New York's 5 boroughs, but the ferry ride's free. It's fun, and you get some of the most money views of the Statue of Liberty and of the city as you're pulling in. And let me emphasize, it's free. Most tourists don't know that. Some tourists even get sold tickets by the hustlers on the street too. Don't be one of them. But when the ferry dumps you off in Manhattan, you can see it's a rat race to get down into the big city. And once you're in Manhattan, all the street food starts. Street food from all over the world, and it's all so freaking good. So we're gonna start this walking tour up to Times Square, and we'll point out some of the highlights along the way. This is Bowling Green, Manhattan, New York. You love these old buildings and the architecture in New York City, and then you get these tour groups walking around.
Bowling Green. But this fence, it didn't go up until 1771, and that was
on your first visit to the city, highly recommend getting one of them tours. There's so many interesting facts and things to know that you don't get from just visiting the normal tourist destinations. And then here's some sight and sounds of the city, and then you're going to see the ass of the Wall Street Bull coming up. Now most people like to grab the bull by the horns, but I guess grabbing it by the cajones is a thing too. Since this was the summer of 2021 and COVID, you didn't have to wait long to get your picture taken in these spots. VFC chose the more traditional photo here. All that eyeballing the huevos made me hungry, and if you follow my channel you'll know I just came back from Greece. How you doing? So I came to this Greek place hoping to get a souvlaki or some nice Greek appetizers. But the Wall Street lunch crowd wiped them out of all the good shit, so I just continued on with the tour. Here we got Trinity Church right there at the Wall Street station. Beautiful old building. I love the way in the city you get these old churches right in the mix with all these big buildings and skyscrapers. Give me a pretzel, but you get anything. And you get all the street food in the city, even this healthy stuff. And like I was saying, you get your pick of street food from all over the world. And check out this halal guy. You can tell he's having a blast while he's selling his food. With all this delicious food here, I always have the same freaking question. Who goes to McDonald's though? And here the Freedom Tower starts coming into sight, and all the tourists standing around taking pictures, just like BFC. Now this guy absolutely made my day. You gotta love the New York City street entertainment. This guy's got one shoe on, one shoe off. He's got a freaking paint bucket, a pot, a pan, spoon. Check him out. And then he slows down, he starts talking, he's got this earpiece in. I don't know if he's talking to the Lord, if he's talking to the aliens or his friend, but he takes a break. And it sounds like he's preaching and he kicks it.
Why are you telling me? It's in the Bible. You're telling me right now.
I dropped the guy $5. I love this freaking city. And there's always somebody arguing on the streets too. I'm starting to smell a whole lot of weed now. We must be getting close to Soho. Keep an eye out for part 2 of the walking tour.